Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are going to crack the code on the very first task you'll face in the PTE Academic exam, the Personal Introduction. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll have a super simple plan to walk into that test center and just nail this first moment with total confidence.
So let's just be real for a second. It is completely normal to feel a bit of pressure right at the start of a big exam, right? Your heart's probably pounding, you're worried about making a good first impression, and a lot of students feel like this very first task is going to set the tone for the entire test. And because of that, this personal introduction is often seen as this huge first hurdle you have to clear, like it's the very first test of your speaking skills under pressure. But is that what's really going on here? Okay, get ready for the single most important thing you need to know, and it's summed up by this big, beautiful number right here. 0. That's exactly how many points the personal introduction is worth. I'll say it again. It has absolutely zero impact on your final PTE score. Nada. Zilch. Just let that sink in. All that pressure you might be feeling, you can just let it all go.
So you're probably asking, if it's not for points, what is it even for? I mean, why does Pearson even make you do it? Well, it actually has a very simple, very practical purpose that has nothing to do with judging your English ability at all.
So here it is, the official definition. It's the first task and you introduce yourself. But the most important word on this slide, the one I want you to really remember, is that one right in the middle, unscored. This is not a test. It's more like a sound check.
You see, this task is really just doing a few simple technical jobs. First, and most importantly, it's a microphone check. Is everything working? Second, it helps the system calibrate the recording volume so it's perfectly set for your voice. And third, it records a quick voice sample that can be sent to universities. This is really just an anti-cheating measure, so they can confirm it was really you who took the test. And one really important note here, this is not for identity verification.
All right, now that the pressure is officially off, we can talk strategy. We're going to build a super simple, totally stress-free game plan for the 55 seconds you'll spend on this task. This is all about being prepared and, most importantly, staying relaxed.
The entire task is broken down into two very manageable parts. First, you get 25 seconds of prep time to just gather your thoughts, and then you'll have up to 30 seconds to actually speak. That is literally it.
So, what do you do during those 25 seconds of prep time? Well, the most important thing is to just take a deep breath. Seriously. Relax your shoulders. Remind yourself this doesn't count towards your score. Then just think of 2 or 3 simple things to say about yourself. You don't need to write a masterpiece in your head. Keep it simple.
And to make it even easier, you don't have to invent something from scratch right there on the spot. I'm going to give you a simple, winning template that you can practice and adapt. This will remove all the guesswork on test day.
On your screen, you'll see a simple prompt with some ideas, a lot like the one you see here. It might suggest talking about your interests, your future plans, or why you want to study somewhere specific. Just think of it as a friendly guide, not a strict command.
And here's a template that shows you just how straightforward your response can be. It's basically a fill in the blanks. Just pop in your own information. Start with your name, what you're interested in, your plan, and a very brief reason. A simple thank you at the end is the perfect way to finish. It's clean, it's clear, and it gets the job done.
Let's run through a quick example. Imagine you're Maria. You could say exactly what's on the screen here. See? It's totally natural, it's short, probably takes about 15 seconds, and it covers everything you need to without any stress whatsoever. Easy.
All right, let's bring this all home with the most important strategic takeaway. How should you be thinking about this task when you sit down for your exam? This is the mindset I want you to have.
This breaks it down perfectly. What you do want to do is speak clearly at a normal conversational volume. After all, this is a microphone check. And for sure, stay calm and use this as a chance to get comfortable. What you don't want to do is overthink it, get all nervous, or whisper or shout into the mic. And please, whatever you do, don't stay silent. The system needs to hear your voice to get ready for the real, scored tasks.
So the one crucial point to burn into your memory is this. The personal introduction is just a warm-up. Think of it like stretching before a big race. Its only job is to get you and the computer ready for the main event. You need to save all that amazing mental energy for the tasks that actually count, which start right after this one.
So, you see, the question isn't, can you pass the personal introduction, because there's nothing to pass. The real question is this. Are you ready to use this simple, unscored warm-up to start your PTE exam feeling calm, confident, and completely in control? After going through all this, I think you absolutely are.